In this tutorial, you'll learn how to get started with Java by first downloading and installing the Java Development Kit, JDK, which provides the tools needed to compile and run Java programs. After setting up Java on your system and verifying the installation, you'll create a simple Java file and run your first program to understand how Java code is written, compiled, and executed. This introduction gives you a clear foundation before moving on to more advanced concepts. Step 1. Download Java, JDK. Getting started with Java begins by downloading the Java Development Kit, JDK, which contains the compiler and tools needed to write and run Java programs. To begin installing Java, open your web browser and type Java JDK into the search bar. The top results will include the official Java website, where you'll find a Java Downloads link that leads directly to the latest version of the Java Development Kit. Clicking this link takes you to the download page, where you can choose the installer that matches your operating system and prepare to install Java on your computer. In this example, you'll download Java on macOS, which requires knowing whether your Mac uses an Intel processor or an Apple Silicon chip, such as M1, M2, or M3. Click the Apple icon in the top left corner of your screen and select About this Mac to view your system information. Under the chip or processor section, you'll see whether your device is Intel-based or Apple Silicon. Once you know your chip type, return to the Java Downloads page and click the installer that matches your system. Selecting the correct version ensures that Java installs properly and runs smoothly on your Mac. When the pop-up window shows that your Mac is running an Apple M1 Pro chip, you'll know to choose the installer designed for Apple Silicon. On the Java download page, the list of available installers usually includes options for Intel-based Macs and separate ones for Apple Silicon. Since your device uses an M1 Pro, you should select the second option in the list, which is typically labeled for macOS ARM64. Clicking this link begins the download of the correct JDK version, ensuring that Java installs properly and runs efficiently on your system. Once downloaded, click on the JDK 23.0.2 package to begin installing on your device. When the download finishes and you open the installer, it begins with a welcome page that introduces the Java setup process. Click Continue to move forward and begin the installation. Type your administrative username, along with the password, and click Install Software to download the program. The system began installing Java on your computer. It shows Install Successful. Click Close to finish. Once the installation finishes, a pop-up appears asking whether you want to move the JDK installer to the trash. Click Move to Trash to remove the installer and free up space on your Mac. Step 2. Open Terminal to confirm the installation. After cleaning up the installer, the next step is to make sure Java was installed correctly. Once the terminal window appears, type Java version and press Enter. This command displays the version of Java installed on your system, confirming that the JDK is set up and ready to use. Step 3. Open Visual Studio Code. With Java installed and confirmed, the next step is to open Visual Studio Code, which you use to write and run your Java programs. Make directory Lesson 1 Make an folder in Visual Studio Code call Lesson 1. Set up your first Java program. Use the touch command in terminal to create a new file. In your project folder, type touch lesson 1 hello world.java. This command creates a blank Java file named hello world.java, which you will open in Visual Studio Code to write your first program. Open the lesson 1 folder and click on the file you have created. Start by creating a Java class with the same name as the file. Then add the main method, which is the entry point of every Java program. Inside the method, use systemoutprintln to print the message hello world to the screen. Use the Java compiler, JAVC, to convert your source code into bytecode that the Java virtual machine can execute. In the terminal, type JAVC hello world.java. And creates a new class file, which is the compiled version of your program and is what Java actually runs. You can run the program by typing Java hello world. This command tells Java to execute the compiled bytecode. If everything is set up correctly, the output appears on the next line, hello world. At this point, you've completed the essential setup for Java development. You downloaded and installed the JDK, verified the installation through terminal, created your first Java file, wrote a simple class with a main method, and ran the program using Javac and Java. Seeing Hello World appear in the terminal confirms that everything is working correctly and that you've written your first line of Java code. This foundation prepares you for the next steps in learning Java, such as working with variables, methods, and more complex programs.